Welcome back, everybody. It is time for the winners match here in Group D of the TLS3 round of 16. It is going to be Eonzerg versus Rams.
Yeah, and this should be cool stuff. Both these players looked, really good in their first matches. Eonzerg, I'm possibly slightly less convinced than by Rams, but both these guys had in common that they were at early disadvantages and managed to come back against players who seem to have won the games. So that often shows some interesting quality to me, because it's one thing to go behind against something which possibly took you by surprise a little bit, but it's another thing to be able to come back from that position. So both these guys, I think, definitely deserving this place here, and it's going to be a fascinating winners match. It should be a really cool TVZ.
And it's interesting also because the ways in which they came back were, I think, a bit different. So for Eonzerg, it was the great strategic move to go for the backstab, circumvent the Terran army entirely, and cause Terra to be in a very weird spot where he wasn't sure what to do, and then suddenly just had nothing left. Whereas Rams, I feel like, even though Doty did make a good number of mistakes, I think Rams really showed mechanical superiority in that game, doing a lot of good vulture harass everywhere, getting some pretty good, getting some EMPs off at crucial times, and doing some good holds. So I think this could be a really interesting match. I think as long as Rams doesn't make any kind of big mistake like Terra did, I feel like Rams probably has the edge, in fact, even over Eonzerg. He's been looking pretty strong.
Yeah, I agree. And this is actually really cool to see from a player to kind of maybe slide off the scene a little bit, go off the radar, and then come back strong. I like that.
Secret hermit training.
Exactly, I like the secret hermit training. I think it's really cool not to kind of not to be there until you're ready to be there. And I think Rams, after that last game, he looked good. It's going to be interesting to see how he's tested against Eonzerg.
That's the fish training for you. I remember someone in my stream likened it to the hyperbolic time chamber from Dragon Ball, where you just you play an IC Cup for a bit and you're you get maybe C-, and you're like, all right, serious training mode. You go to fish and 2 months later you're A- or something. I mean, that's how I got my B- basically. I went from C to B- just on a few months on fish. So it works, man. It works.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
So, yeah, with that, let's go into game number 1. These are best of 3s. We're going to do Polaris Rhapsody, Andromeda, and then Fighting Spirit if needed. So, game 1 on Polaris Rhapsody.
Let's go.
Alright, here we are at the bottom right position as the Teal Terran. We have Rams. And at the top left position as the White Zerg, we will have Eonzerg.
Yep, we will indeed. Yeah, I'm trying to call to mind Ram's kind of typical style. I for some reason think of him as a mech style player. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's justified. What's your memory of Ram? Do you have one?
Not sure. My main memory of Rams is him actually getting to the third, fourth place match in the ISL 1, which was the first big individual tournament I casted, the internationals, or no, it was the IC Cup Star League back then.
The AOV IC Cup Star League.
It was the AOV IC Cup Star League.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my I guess my big debut as a caster or something. Not really debut. I'd done some smaller tournaments before that, but that was the first big tournament. And yeah, Rams actually played I believe a TVT in the third, fourth place match. So against Hemi. Bit of an old school name there for you. Yeah, you historians, you Brudor historians.
Yeah, that rings a bell actually. Yeah, wow, that really takes me back. I haven't seen him for a long time.
Yeah. I don't think he even played at all after ISL 1, so that was a long time ago. In the meantime, we have a 9 pull with Gastric from Eonzerg, going for the aggression, but he's facing a wall. That could be quite bad, and I believe the Marines pop out on the inside here.
Yeah, remember that, guys. Never good to be facing a wall. I'm looking quickly at Rams' stats. It looks like his VZ, as far as Team Liquid player database knows, it seems to be very, very good indeed. He has overall 63, well, let's round it 64% against Zerg as far as TLPD is aware. So that's, really, really pretty good. I'm about to check. Yeah, I'm about to check contrasting. I'm not quite sure Eon's Zerg statistics. I'm going to have a look now, but I'm pretty sure you already know the answer to that. So how good is Eon's Zerg versus Terran?
73.2%.
Wow.
I'm going with that one. I'm not even gonna look
let's
now.
have a look.
Let's just pretend I'm right.
65% versus Terran. Not bad.
What did I say?
You said 72.3%.
Okay, that's like, yeah, that's pretty good. It's ballpark.
Yeah. So both of these guys really, really good in this matchup, which is impressive for Eon's Zerg because, of course,
Panic time! Lings are coming!
Oh, Lings are on the way. Eon's Zerg being aggressive. Out come the Lings, and that's going to be all right because we've got a wall in from Mr. Rams, and he's going to be glad he did that.
Yeah, this is probably like the least panic time moment upon seeing Einpool Lings. It's like, hey, I have a link-tight wall with a Marine behind it. No problem. Although this poor SCV got stuck on the outside. Oh, he's going to let him in. Slightly risky, but that's okay. He's got time.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be all right, I think. Should be all right. Yeah, he's got time.
Joke's on you, Zerglings.
Lings have turned away easily, so no panic right there for Rams. But yeah, as I was saying before, both these guys really, really good in this matchup. So I expect this is going to be pretty tight all round. And I'm just waiting to see what time the lair goes down as well, because yeah, there we go. We do already have a lair. So it's going to be curious. Will Eon's Zerg go for another 2-hatch muta, or will he be less keen on it after last game?
I'm pretty sure he'll stick to that. Eon's Zerg is definitely a 2-hatch muta kind of guy. In fact, I've rarely seen him do anything that's not 2-hatch muta. Like the last time I think I saw him do a non-2-hatch muta build was in the 3rd, 4th place match from last season, or maybe the season before. I think actually it was the first season where Skyline pulled the sick comeback. Skyline basically figured out Eon's 2-hatch build and started countering it, and so Eon was forced to go 3-hatch instead.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Anyway, good times.
But I find it weird how Eon's Zerg played it last game. Usually when you go for a 2-hatch muta, you see players really committing to it. Like they rally the mutas forward and they just go, harass, and try and keep a big muta count. Eon's Zerg didn't do that, yet still somehow managed to win. And I find that's interesting, especially for a player who loves going 2-hatch muta. It's really, really strange.
That's actually something I absolutely love about Eon's 2-hatch. He doesn't ever feel the need to commit to a 2-hatch muta all in. He very often goes for a quick 3rd or for quick lurkers, which is what we saw in the first game, and is completely happy to transition out, even only making not even a full control group of mutas. So yeah, I really kind of appreciate that over all these Zergs who get a bit trigger happy. They kind of think they're winning the game, and it's like, oh, let me just kill him right now. But he's like, no, he's got his plan. He just wants to be aggressive, but not go all the way, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because it's a staple, for I think for a lot of Zergs who aren't somehow quite there yet with their overall skill, but they maybe hit kind of B-, B or so, and so kind of get into these things, and they tend to just commit heavily to the 2-hatch muta style. I'll hold that thought though, because we have a lot of speedlings incoming right now from Eon's Zerg. He's making more, and Stim is not done yet, as Sale correctly points out, and we only have one bunker because, of course, he has no idea what's coming, and that is a lot of speedlings. This could be really bad. Here comes the Lings. Zoe's going to wait. What's he doing?
If that second medic gets there and makes a wall, that'll be perfect.
Yeah. What's he doing? He's not actually going for it. Why isn't he going for it? He's got his timing. It needs to be as early as possible. Kind of considering it, toying around with the idea, but he doesn't actually look like he's going to do any kind of break.
Yeah, it's a bit weird to me as well. I don't know what indicated to him that he shouldn't go, but yeah, I mean, normally this is a pretty standard kind of pre-muta timing on when you go for 2-hatch to try and run in with some Zerglings and pick off some Marines, so your mutas are even more effective. But maybe he's actually just going to wait and go for like a semi-bust. But no, he is getting a 3rd here, the double gas. As I mentioned, you see he's getting a really quick 3rd here. The mutas haven't even popped yet. No, now that I think about it, when you go for 2-hatch muta, you can do this if you're not committing to the all-in. But
again, already that shows he's not really committing to it so heavily. So straight away, he's not even interested. He's not even waiting to see how it pans out. That's kind of good, because that doesn't mean that he kind of, does it, he's not that good at it, he switches out. It's a plan. It's a very, very clear plan.
Yes. exactly.
He's not just kind of flailing around wildly.
Plan. All right, here we go. The mutas are in. Is he going to go with the lings at the same time? Yeah. Oh, he's going to try and sneak around the side. He's going to try and snipe the turrets with the help of the lings. Really good move right here. Not even using all the lings, just enough to pick off one of these turrets. Maybe try and get a second one. No, this is going to help out picking off these SCVs.
Oh, no,
wow.
another one.
Doing some really nice damage here.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get a second turret there maybe as well. It's not going to happen. The lings are running in. That's a little bit mistimed. They all get taken out very, very easily. The mutants are now on their own. They're going to catch the Marines on the ramp, but the Marines are going to be all right. There's plenty of them right there to deal with these mutalisks, and they're going to be able to see them away from now. But he's going to persist. He's going to keep going in there, and he might be able to grab a supply depot for his efforts, but he's not shooting very efficiently. So it takes him a little while to really start stacking up the damage on that.
Indeed, and looks like, oh, he's got to be careful. He's taking some more damage here from the Marines. Is range done? Yeah, it looks like range might actually be done. +1 is in fact already done, so these Marines are actually going to be pretty brutal against the mutants. Now, I don't see a den just yet. Is that a den? That is the den right there. Right on the money there. Looks like Jans are just going to try and abuse this little area, but oh, losing another muta here. Really solid defensive by Rams.
Yeah, very nice indeed. And yeah, he's doing his Marine upgrades. He's getting that going on. So this is actually working out fairly well for Rams the way this is going, because the Marine count really isn't being limited too much. Now finally we have some Marines going down, because that's important. The Zerg really needs to make that happen, especially when Lurkitech is still relatively far away. He's reinforcing quite heavily with Mutalisks though, because he knows he's really got to hold Rams at bay until Lurks are happening. But that is quite a scary Marine count. If he gets a good position on those Mutalisks, it could be lights out for a lot of them, but nice micro there. Oh, just letting it drop a bit.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Whoa! Hardly were the words even out of my mouth. Suddenly, let's go down at once.
Oh man, he's even got some confused drones over here thinking they're mutas. Oh man, oh god, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop! Oh man, and here we go. There's a drone somehow still alive. The drone is surviving longer than the mutas are, but Rams is running out of Marines here. He's gonna have to go back and regroup a little bit. Might lose a medic on the way home. Yep, he is gonna lose. Oh, he's gonna lose 2 medics. That's not good. But he has taken out a good number of mutas, and looks like Eons are continuing to try and use this little position here by these depots, abuse the fact that the depots are blocking the Marines somewhat, so he can get some better angles here, but he's really taking a severe amount of damage. And it looks like there's another stim. The Marines are going to try and run out, and there we go, scaring away the mutas.
Yep, and that hasn't worked out too badly for Eon Zerg. He's managed to kind of safeguard his third base, which is what it's really largely about. Although he hasn't managed to limit the Terran's economy too much, he has managed to keep the Marine count down. So it's a fairly good trade for Eon Zerg. It's not incredibly good. Oh, losing another Mutalisk there though, and he has lost quite a few, but it doesn't matter now too much. The Lurk attack is out. As soon as the first Lurkers are down, then those Mutas become less of a pivotal point in this game. And the Marines are kind of ready to push out again already. They reproduce so fast, it's absolutely crazy, but the Mutants might be able to get another good position on them right here. Getting caught by the missile turrets as well. This is a little bit crazy. Look at that, so far from home, yet so close.
It's quite cute. It looks like he's going to abuse this little wall area. Oh, pick off some medics here at the back. That's really nice. Oh man, 2 medics. Pretty good. He did lose a muta for it though, but we do have lurkers done already, so this Marine group is going to have to be really careful. It's also only got 1 medic with it, and the medic has no energy either. Oh man, I don't know what these Marines are hoping to accomplish. He's actually just split them all up. Where is he going?
I think he's trying to do a snipe on this base. We have some pole position lurks right here, but he just decides to give that one up and kill his Marines, and why wouldn't he?
Oh, he's picking off the last of the mutas though. He got 2 of them. He's going to get a 3rd one. He's going to get a 3rd one actually with the last Marine.
Yeah, and throws away a few more of his Marines in the top right-hand corner as well. Not really making that Marine count come to bear properly. And oh dear, look at this. That is a lot of Lurker Ling coming in. And we have unmedicated Marines right here. He needs some medics straight away. Managing to snipe off 1 Lurker in a nice dash forward. It looks like actually he's going to be just fine. The Zerg force not as big as it originally looked. Oh dear, look at that.
Rams' control is refreshingly good this game, I gotta say. You know, ever since the days of the long lost days of Project being active, you know, we haven't seen too much amazing medic Marine control, but here we go though. Oh man, the bunkers are empty! The bunkers are empty!
No!
He's running into the natural! The SCVs need to run away! Oh my god, the SCVs have to run away! Where the hell did the Marines go? Alright, they're finally getting into the bunker, but they're out of range because the lurkers are in the back of the minerals. I don't know how Rams allowed this to happen. Oh man, Rams isn't even pulling his main force back. He's going for the counterattack here. This is really awful for Rams. I don't know how he just let the lurkers walk into his natural.
This is another slightly strange counterattack. He might be able to get.
Oh god, this is starting to see
Stack SCVs, he's going to run them away, and he is going to run them away just in time. And he aborts the counterattack. That actually was quite a good idea, that counterattack. The third base is completely undefended. Our Rams, what a time to hedge your bets.
Oh man, Rams.
He
played it safe. You see, he did the opposite of what Terra did in his game. He played it safe.
Yeah, he's dealt with it already though, before the Marines even got back.
Yeah, But he's going for a drop, though. Oh, but he forgot a medic. He's got 8 Marines.
No medic.
Salsa Fest drop.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not cool. Anyway, it looks like I got the first vessel out, second vessel on the way. Got some, is that +2 weapons? Yeah, that is +2 weapons on the way as well. And now he's got some siege tanks. That'll help him a lot, deal with those lurkers a lot more effectively. Meanwhile, what do we have going on in Eon's base? He's got his hive on the way. There's the dropship, though, going to the top right, but a lot of lurker link following hot on its heels.
Yep. Sorry, I was just having a quick look at the stream chat, but here comes the drop coming into the top right-hand corner. It looks like it's not going to be great, though, and he could really benefit from a medic in there. He needs a little bit of medicated action, and there's enough lurkers in there to clean that up fairly nicely. And Zerg was able to position himself to defend that very, very smartly indeed, so not too much of a worry there. But here comes Rams pushing up the right-hand side with a not insignificant force at all. Eon Zerg not too thick on the ground so far. I'm surprised we don't have any Scourge out as of yet.
These
and
Marines
here we
are
go
chasing
into
all
the
the way.
natural. This is not too bad. The Marines dropping into the natural might be able to do some decent damage. They're actually really well defended by the Spire. Oh my god, look at that. The Spire completely blocks them in. And the Scourge missed the dropship as well. The Spire's going to go down. I have a feeling it might be better to let the Spire live for a little bit, you know, and just prevent mining for even longer.
Wow, really nice move. Meanwhile, he's simultaneously going up at the front while Eon Zerg gets distracted here at the natural. Looks like that one lurker is going to clean up most of these Marines, but here we go. Starting to siege down these lurkers in the front and radiating them as well. Eon Zerg just feeling the heat. The 62 supply for him against 103 for Rams. Really nice supply lead for the Terran player. And there we go, the lurkers having to fall back here. Not enough on the ground for Eon Zerg. Where's the rest of his stuff here? I don't see that many forces anywhere for Eon Zerg. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold the space.
Yeah, I don't think he is. I can't really see it happening. There's although there are 3 lurkers there, but if Rams goes round, he should be able to take it. But as it is going in through that small gap, then I really don't think it's going to happen. There you go. Rams deciding to divert his forces. Not too bad, and is heading upwards and aroundwards, where he actually has a decent chance of breaking through here. Eon Zerg realizing this, uproots his lurkers, and is going to get into a better defensive position. But Rams could be really, really good here. There's a surround attempt happening, but oh no, a lot of the lurkers getting caught very early on. That's disastrous for Eon Zerg, but he's coming for the backstab. Will it be enough? There's a lot of lings in amongst the tanks, but they're going down fast. There are not enough Marines, however, to deal with those Zerglings. Maybe just enough. One more tank going to go down, and the next one is going to survive. And the backstab is cleaned up, and that is really, really worrying for Eon Zerg. That top right-hand base in deep, deep trouble now. And this is crazy. It's so rare for a player to actually hold on to this double gas base.
And there's a drop going into the main elegant.
Oh,
drop going into the main base. This time it does have a medic. Where's it going to go? The Lings are following the dropship, but if he can drop in a corner, he might be able to do something here. The Lings are trying to just camp it, and here we go. The Marines are dropping. They're a little bit stuck behind the minerals, and looks like, though, they have the perfect position. The medic, though, is getting stacked. Though the medic is not healing, it's getting stacked. The medic actually dies to a drone shot, but the Marines all survive here. He's got the perfect position behind the minerals. The pool might go down. The top right base is going down. Rams is in commanding position in this game.
Yeah, Rams looking suddenly really, really good. He's going to be able to shut down the main base for a bit. He might be able to take out the spawning pool. It goes down. Nice sniper there for Rams. That's going to be quite annoying for Eon Zerg, but far more annoying is that top right-hand base going down. This double gas base is just a thorn in everybody's side so far throughout this tournament. Nobody holds on to it for very long. The only time we saw that was last game. It's just so incredibly rare for anyone to keep any kind of hold on that base. And once again, we see it die, not an unfamiliar sight. And this little force finally being pushed back, but the damage is done. Defilers, I think they do have consumed by now. I don't see it researching, so I can only assume it's done. Otherwise, it would be researching. But some irradiates going down. He's going to be able to take out the Defiler. Siege Chan getting caught there. I'm not very sure what that fellow was doing. Stuck around in the middle of the map. Rams, though, still no third base. I don't know why he hasn't taken one yet. He had the opportunity for a while now.
Yeah, he's just now lifting off that third command center. It does feel a little bit slow, but I mean, given all the damage he's done so far, I don't really mind that at all. Meanwhile, it's like a bit of a counterattack of 4 lurkers going in here, not really going to do too much. And another drop going into the main base here that's still not even mining. Eon Zerg didn't even send the drones. Oh, he's just going to transfer the drones back as soon as the dropship goes in. He's going to have to send those guys back to the natural here. I hope he realizes what's going on here. Oh, man, he's not paying attention. The drones are transferring into the jaws of death. Oh, man, the immediate evacuation.
Wow, that's kind of surprising to me.
Wait, why does the dropship stop dropping?
I don't know.
It's got 2 guys in it. What's going on?
I guess he was manually dropping them down and then stopped manually dropping them down. I suppose.
weird.
He's unable to get the Defiler mount, which is a little bit annoying. You only managed to get 2 drones as well, so not too much damage. Oh, this could be really bad if he gets the drones at the natural. Drones transferring out quite smartly this time, though. Eon Zerg is able to do that, but still a couple going down. The medic pops out as well, but he's not getting a very quick stim off. No stim whatsoever. Finally, we have the stim coming in, and he might just be able to clean up all these links here as well. Eon Zerg is having to commit basically all of his stuff to defending this, and is getting really, really horrible for him. He still has no
10 kill Marine at the front.
Oh,
11 kill.
God.
2 11 kill Marines. There are 2 11 kill Marines here. And now there's only 1. And this guy's going to die too. But that is awesome.
That is bang for your buck right there. Eon Zerg was practically not mining for a good 20 seconds at that point, just running drones around. That's horrible. And Rams now has a 3rd base and is playing this flawlessly. I am loving this play from Rams.
I'm actually shocked right now because Rams is just completely outclassing Eon Zerg, and I didn't think that was possible for anyone except Siki at this point. I didn't because Eon Zerg is definitely like a top class foreigner. So for him to just get completely outplayed like this is amazing. I mean, now I want to see Rams versus Siki. Now I want to see that.
Yeah, this is awesome stuff from Rams, playing really, really well. I don't want to call it too early. It could always be an anomalous game, but I really, really don't think it is. He's played just beautifully. Now he's in the Zerg natural expansion. At this point in the game, he's just ground him down solidly throughout the last 10 minutes. And it's got to this point whereby Eon Zerg is just...
Oh, it looks like Rams is going to get a bit caught. Oh, no, he's going to pull back in time. All right, now he's going to lose a few Marines on the retreat. They're keeping on that pressure. It looks like 1 Vulture harassing this left side base. And here comes the Vessel Cloud. Are we going to see some erasers?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh,
wait,
no.
the Spire died, so we can't even scourge him.
Yeah, died a
He's
while
got
back
nothing.
now. And we need a scan
he's not
right
irradiating.
here to see this last look. Why
He's
isn't
not-
he irradiating?
Go
He's a bit
back! What are you
distracted.
doing? Okay,
Why is he
okay.
not doing it? Okay, there we go. Finally, he's on it. He can even do a whole different one in the natural as well. And this is just a piss take. And Eon Zerg is trying to hold on at the front, but is basically
He's at 18
dead.
supply, Elegant.
Yeah, he's dead. 160 versus 18. When do you see that? That's amazing.
Yeah, I think Eon Zerg might be in a bit of shock as well. I don't think anyone realized Rams was quite this good. But there we go. GG from Eon
GG.
Zerg. And Rams takes game number 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And that game made me so happy, Elegant. I mean, I was so unsure about Rams' form. I kept hearing things about him practicing, but I remember even in previous seasons we kept hearing, oh, Rams is playing on Fish, you know? And then it never actually materialized into even a round of 8 performance. But Rams is looking amazing now. This is awesome!
Yeah, that was a round of 8 worthy performance without a doubt. Very, very slick play versus Eon Zerg in game 1, but don't go anywhere because there is, of course, another one coming up very soon.
Exactly. It is a best of 3, and game 2 will be on Andromeda coming up after the break.